Can you move over? Thanks. Child, now you need to move over. I don't know what's happening with my life. Nope. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is BDK Gris. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today I want to talk about some perfumes that, although I love and enjoy them dearly, they are not blind buy safe. I would never see myself, I'm not gonna say I would never see myself recommending them, but it would be in rare occasions that I would recommend these. These are tread lightly perfumes. Even though I love them, I understand it's not safe for all. One size does not fit all, okay? Before I get into that, you know I have to always thank my amazing, beautiful, incredible subscribers. You guys continuously show so much so much love, so much support, engaging with the content. Leave those comments and comments. It don't get no better than y'all, period. So without further ado, without further ado, let's just start. Okay, so this is Kayali the Wedding Velvet Santal. Y'all already know how I feel about this perfume. Well, you can't even see that. I feel like this is an underrated gem. Okay, I feel like this is so slept on. I was the first person ready, willing, and able to talk big trash about this perfume. I already told you I had the sample first, got a 10 ml, then eventually had to get the big bottle because I just was obsessed, could not stop wearing it. Like, the love is there. That ain't what I'm saying. The love is there. However, this is very, ooh, it smells good though. This is very much still a unisex scent, and you still have to somewhat enjoy unisex scents. If you're a person that only likes fruity, flirty, girly, feminine scents, this ain't gonna be for you, okay? If you like to take a dip on the wild side, okay? If you like something that smells a little mysterious, but it doesn't smell like cologne, and it doesn't smell like a man, because I do not like to smell like a man. I do not like to smell like cologne, so it's not that. It just has a what? It has a mysterious quality to it that just draws you in. The notes on the back say jasmine petals, tea leaves, white musk, cedarwood, benzoin, and sandalwood. I can completely understand how somebody could smell this and not like this. How somebody could smell this and be like, that's for a man. It's too masculine for me. I get it. So that's what I'm saying. It's not blind buy safe. Just because I love it so much, don't you run out and get the 100 ml, 50 ml just because I love it. Don't do it. But this, I just love the way it smells. It's a little bit earthy, a little bit spicy, but it's like it sweetens its way back up. It comes back around to something sweeter. Because I could even see a guy saying that it's a little bit too sweet for their personal preference. Like, I feel like it's perfectly unisex. So, and this layers well with every single thing I put it with. I've never put this with something and it wasn't good. My go-to combo with this is another perfume I'm gonna bring out in a second, but another one is Ariana Grande Cloud. What else have I worn this with? Commodity Milk Expressive. Like, it layers well with just about anything. Okay, so I love it. And I do enjoy it. It's a compliment getter. It's actually very long lasting. Like, I love the scent, but I understand that it ain't gonna be for everybody. Along with that one, like I said, this is, I wear these two together quite often, but this is BDK Gris Charnel. Okay, y'all know my scent sister got this for me last year. I'm very grateful and appreciative. This is one that I started with a 10 ml first, a decant from Lucky Scent or Scent Splendor, one of the two. It was like a 9 ml decant I purchased. And first sniff, I was like, oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this at all. Don't like this at all. But baby, by the time we got to that dry down, I said, wait a minute. I said, what's this? What is this I'm smelling? Now I like the whole thing from beginning to end. But this is a complex fragrance, okay? And that's what I'll say about, I think, all of these. They're complex. which is, I think, the reason why I'm not just like, why I'm making a point to say, not blind buy safe. Get a sample, get a decant first, wear it on your skin, wear it throughout the day, really spend time with these, because these go through some motions, okay? These go through some waves, some ups and downs, and you really need to wear it, put it on your skin to really get a full read if you really like it or not. I think there are some fragrances where what you smell is what you get. If you spray it and you don't like it, then you just don't like that scent. I think there are a lot of fragrances like that. I think there are a lot of fragrances that it's not quite so simple. It's not quite black and white. It ebbs and it flows. So figure it out first, okay? So BDK Gris Charnel is another one that I feel like is perfectly unisex. It starts off a little rough, but by the time we get down to that dry down, I love the whole thing now. I'm not even gonna hold you. First spray, I'm all in. I am all in from first spray. It's a almost fresh, spicy, and sweet scent. It's, again, I feel like it's perfectly unisex. Is there cardamom in here? I just love this so much. And I know people are saying the dupe is Liam Gray. I'm going to get my hands on it, but it won't be to replace Gris Charnel. I've already told y'all, this is one of those scents I don't plan on not having this in my collection. I don't mind a dupe as well, but it's not going to replace the OG for me. The notes: cardamom, fig, black tea, the middle iris, bourbon vetiver, the base sandalwood, and tonka bean. It's sweet, powdery, a little spicy, a little fresh. It's so good. So good. Don't go and buy honey mill, especially because this is niche. So is the Kayali. They're niche, right? They're a little bit more on the pricey side. Don't run out. And go get it. Even if you do get a sample or a decant, put it on your skin, wear it for a second, let it get to the dry down, go throughout the day. Make sure, because this one goes through the flow, it goes through the motions, it goes up and down. You've been warned. But if you come around to the dark side, just know it's a compliment getter, it's a compliment magnet. This is another one. I wear things with this all the time. I need to sample this with, like, did I try this when I did my tea video? Did I talk about Gris Charnel with, like, Kilian Princess? I feel like I need to wear that together. I don't think I've worn a lot of things with this. I think there's a men's scent from Bath & Body Works that I actually really, really love. It's in a gray bottle. It's called something. It's like perfectly unisex though. It smells so good. I think it came out with the same line as that coffee and whiskey. Anyway, that one, it layers well with things too. It just, whew. This is giving signature scent. This is giving boss. This is giving CEO. It's giving. Y'all gonna get sick of me talking about Gris Charnel, but I love it so much. Okay, sticking with scents that are unisex but still sweeten back up. This is Ebony Wood from Zara, okay? And this is my, let me tell you what happened. I still have it. I think it's a 1 ounce bottle. Loved it, went through half the bottle, could not find it for the life of me, okay? Could not find it. And I was like, I need this in my collection. Like, I have to have it. So I went and bought the big bottle, the 3 ounce, and then I found the 1 ounce. So I have 2 bottles with, like, y'all see that dent? Okay. So we have 2 bottles going concurrently. Is that the right word? That have a huge dent in them. So Ebony Wood from Zara. I don't know if this is supposed to be a dupe for anything, but this is one of those Zara perfumes that I'm like, this not giving Zara. This is not giving. I went into I don't know if you call Zara a department store, but I just went into a local store and picked this up. This is giving niche vibes, okay? This is giving high end. This is giving luxe, okay? This is, again, one of those scents that is it's very unisex, but it dries down and it sweetens up, okay? This is also extremely, extremely long lasting. This is a compliment getter. I used to wear this all the time with Jimmy Choo Fever, Black Cherry Merlot, scents like that. The opening, it might be a little rough, okay? It might be a little like, uh-oh, what's happening here? Let me see if I can pull up notes. It might be a little scary, but maybe by the time we get down to that dry down, they got it in a new packaging now. A woody fragrance with notes of grapefruit, cypress, and pink pepper merging with a heart of coffee. Its patchouli and vetiver base adds a warm and elegant touch. Created by Jo Malone, founder of Jo Love. So this was their Zara and Jo Malone collab. I would never, I would never just be like, oh yeah, go buy that. Like, I would be like, you need to smell that. You need to smell that to make sure you like it. Because even from those No Salon, I've been like, oh, that's not for me. No, 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 no. I don't want that. I don't want that. I did blind buy this though. This was a blind buy. But it worked out. It worked out. It's very much so a unisex scent, but it's sweet and it sweetens back up, especially in the dry down. Like I said, it's long lasting, 8 hours plus. It's a compliment getter. It's good, but baby, go into your local Zara if you can. There are people, different fragrance groups. I don't know. People be buying decants and stuff. So don't, don't jump off on the ledge, but I do enjoy it. Okay, so this one, I don't know why I like this. I don't know why I like this because I really don't like it, but I just like it. I don't know how else to explain it other than like I really don't like it. I just happen to like it a little bit. This is Billie Eilish No. 2. Listen. There is something that happens, and let me tell you, I went back to Ulta 2 or 3 times to make sure that I really wanted to commit to this because I'm like, these notes, I think there's like pine or cypress or something in here. Them type of notes, I'm typically like, hard pass. Hard pass because I don't want to smell like a forest. I don't want to smell like a tree. That's not my vibe. So, reading the notes, smelling it from first spray, I'm like, but baby, something and the magic happens and I have to eat my words. Okay, so Ulta says Italian bergamot, apple blossom, and incense. The middle is papyrus, black pepper, wild poppy flower, and the base is Palo Santo, ebony, and skin musk. Those notes do not seem like they're up my alley. And from first spray of this, it's also like not up my alley. Something happens. I don't know why I like this. It is like, it's very woody. It's very woody, but there's something sweet that just brings it back so that it don't go too far. It give a little bit of a wood shop. It give a little bit of forest, a little bit, but something in there is just like, hey, we just gonna sprinkle something sweet in here. It's like, you ever go somewhere, whether it be like a restroom or a building or a church or something, and you'd be like, a man definitely like abides here, but there's also a woman here because there's a woman's touch in here as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's clearly a man's space. A man lives here, is the head here, leads here, whatever. Like, a man is definitely around, but there's a woman's touch that don't make it, let it go too manly. That's what Billie Eilish No. 2 is. It's a man's wood workshop for sure. But there's also still a woman's touch in there that just don't let it get too chaotic, too manly, too lumberjack. You know what I'm saying? And that's Billie Eilish No. 2. I'm so sorry. I genuinely enjoy this fragrance. But go into Ulta and smell it. Go into Ulta, smell it. Put a little on your hand. Walk around. Run some errands. Give your final impressions then. Don't blind buy this. Okay. Let's do this one. This is Fenty by Rihanna, and y'all can see my dent. This is another one that I clearly should just finish this up, but I just don't want to. Speaking of which, this Project 50, I am not enjoying it. I am not enjoying it at all. Like, finishing up these perfumes, and I'm like, I need it again. I want to repurchase. Like, I'm not enjoying it at all. Anyway, this is Fenty from Rihanna Fenty. This is not the first perfume she came out with. She had a couple before this, but this is the first one under her like Fenty line when she started doing like the clothes and the makeup and everything. Like, this is her Fenty perfume. The other stuff was Rihanna. This is Fenty. This is another one that is not blind buy safe. Like, although the girls seem to love this and they seem to hype this, it's not user friendly. I do like this. I get compliments on this almost every single time that I wear it. I'm not gonna say it goes with a lot of things. It goes with a lot of things. This is one of those that kind of She need her own space. She's not willing to share a lot. It's very perfumey. I almost want to say, is there's like some orange blossom? I know there's some blueberry in here. I believe there's some rose in here as well. It's a very unique scent. It's a very different scent. It's a compliment getter. I enjoy this. When this is done, I will repurchase. Like, it's become a staple for me. That ain't what I'm saying. This perfume goes through the motions though. The way you start out is not the way you end up. Okay, this goes through some highs and lows. Tangerine, that's what I'm smelling. That smells orange. Okay, blueberry, tangerine. The middle is Bulgarian rose and geranium and magnolia. The base is patchouli and musk. This is signature scent. This is staple. This is corner office with a view. This is giving boss CEO that girl energy. No questions asked. But you have to know that you like this. You also have to be, you can't be scared when you wear this. You can't be timid because people are going to smell you. Okay, you're going to be smelled. And if you're a little scary, don't put this on. Because people are going to ask questions. They're going to ask you what you got on. If you don't really want to be smelled like that, don't put this on. Don't. This is another one too that I feel like, I don't know that I've smelled a good dupe for this. I know I had the one from the Scent For You. I didn't like that one. I almost want to say I didn't like the one from Fragrant Body Oils either. I don't think I liked that one either. I'm trying to think if I smelled a good dupe for this. I don't think that I have. It's very complex. It's very different. It gives niche vibes. It gives like, this is very a specific and intentional scent. So this is not a run out and go buy. This is a smell it and make sure that you like it. This is a spray or two in your skin. Go about your day, run some errands, come back to it, get a travel size, spend some time with this, spend some time in different seasons. Like, this is one, although I did blind buy it, this is one that you need to be like certain for sure that you like this before you commit. I do like it. I enjoyed it. From first sniff, I was like, you know, okay, whatever. I can't remember what I thought when I first smelled it. I don't think I hated it. I think I was just figuring it out. I like this stuff. When I spray this, I go for blood. I spray heaven down. It's a compliment getter. I do like it, but it goes through the motions. And I can see people saying like, I don't like the opening, but I like the dry down. I don't like the dry down. I like it goes through the motions. Okay, so I know y'all love Robin. I love her too, but the perfume is not blind buy statement. It's not gonna be for everybody. Although you could give us a flanker or a spinoff or something. Oh, that body green? Don't get me started. Okay, let's talk about my baby, my beloved. This is one of my best purchases for 2024, which I still need to do a video about like my favorite perfume purchases overall for 2024, because this is in there for sure. This is Mon Guerlain, and y'all see the dents, and I just got this in September. Yes, September. I love this from first sniff. As soon as I smelled it inside of, where was I, Nordstrom, I was like, I have to have this. There's no question. I have to have this. If you see Tresses of Elixir, she talks about this all the time. Like, it's in her top. It's in my top. Like, ain't no lies to be told. However, everybody not gonna like this. Number one, and I mean this in the most respectful way possible, this is a very mature scent. It is. I don't foresee. Dang. I guess I won't be reading no notes. It's my phone on the floor. I don't foresee a lot of 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds like, oh my gosh, I love Mon Guerlain, that's my scent. I can see even people in their 30s being like, this is still too grown for me. It's a very, very mature scent, and it's not gonna be for everybody. Okay, if I saw this on somebody's auntie dresser, I would be like, okay, like that adds up. That makes sense. Like, it is a mature scent. There's also lavender in there, and lavender can be a very difficult scent to overcome, particularly in perfumes. I am not a person who's a fan of lavender, but if done correctly, i.e. Mon Guerlain, I can enjoy it. I just don't like lavender to smell really like aromatherapy. I don't want to immediately feel like I'm doing like a spa with lavender. I don't like it like that. But if done correctly, like this, like in Burberry Goddess, I'm cool with it. So that is my only caveat about Mon Guerlain, even though it was a love at first sniff for me. No questions asked. Immediately obsessed. Immediately. This ain't gonna be for everybody. It's just not. More for me. But it's not blind buy safe. Which in reality too, let me also say this. Nothing is blind buy safe. Nothing is blind buy safe. Okay? There are some perfumes that I would just assume everybody likes. Ariana Grande. What? Ariana Grande Cloud. I would have never said that anybody would dislike that. Like, I would have never thought. I'm like, this is crowd pleasing. It's a compliment getter. Every single time I wear Cloud, I get a compliment. Every single time, everywhere I go, it don't matter. People like the way it smells. So I would have never thought people would like Cloud. Like, it's just, there's no such thing as blind buy safe. So let's make that caveat. I'm just saying, these are some perfumes that, in addition to nothing being blind buy safe, these have some extra complexities that really make it so that you need to smell them first before you commit to a full bottle. Okay, let's do this one. This is Coach Dreams Moonlight. Gonna upgraded this from my travel size. I believe this is another one that just came out last year. I thoroughly enjoyed this fragrance. From first sniff, I was just like all in, and I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna get a big bottle. I just feel like this gonna get upgraded, right? For sure. I still love and enjoy this fragrance. However, everybody ain't gonna like this. Everybody ain't gonna like this. This, first of all, this does not feel like something that Coach made. This definitely is giving niche. It's definitely giving higher end. It's definitely giving something you would have to go to Nordstrom or Neiman Marcus. It's definitely giving more higher end than it actually is. Secondly, there is something. Okay, I was getting ready to say, I think there's some patchouli in here, and you can smell it. It is bergamot, jasmine, rose, tonka bean, and patchouli. And you can definitely smell the patchouli. I do pick up something, but it almost, for some reason, this doesn't translate to me as bergamot. Because when I think bergamot, I think citrus. I don't pick up citrus out. It almost feels like there's supposed to be a berry of some sort in here, but nevertheless, I love this. It smells so good. It's complex. It goes through the motions. It's given signature scent. It's given, when you walk in and wear this, people gonna know you here. It's that girl. But everybody not gonna like this, okay? And the patchouli is Julian. And you could definitely smell there's patchouli in there. You can even smell a little bit of the rose. It's complex. Even though there's only a few notes, it's very complex. And this would not be something I would just be like, oh yeah, girl, just because I love it. This ain't, Don't do it to yourself. Smell it first. Go into Ulta, go into wherever they sell this at. Please smell this first. I love it. I think it's so unique. I think it's so different. I think this is definitely out of not the norm from what I expected from a Coach perfume, which is all good things. But please smell it first. Another one, I feel like they stepped outside the box. This is Marc Jacobs Perfect Elixir. This is another one that I believe came out last year. My sister got this for me as well. This is when, normally to me, when I think of Marc Jacobs perfumes, I'm thinking flirty, girly, fruity, you know, everyday throw on and go type of scents. Not this. Not this, okay? Woo! Sorry. I love it though. I love oh my God. You know what I want to wear this with? I just want to see what's going to happen. If I wore this with that new Kayali dupe from Dua, the floral coconuts of Maldives or whatever. Ooh, I just have a feeling that's going to be a hit together. This bottle is going to be gone this year, and I'm going to end up having to spin the block and get a 3.4 ounce. I just love it. Okay, plum, honey, and rhubarb. Already 3 notes at the top. That can be funny. That can be strange. I feel like I should be reading that for the other one too, though. What I just read, Coach Dream Moonlight. It feels like there's supposed to be a plum or a dark berry or a red berry at the top of that one, but it isn't. Plum, honey, and rum, and what? And rhubarb, amber and orange blossom, vanilla resin, and patchouli. Resin is the only note where I feel like I don't have a grasp on what that's supposed to smell like or what people mean when they say a resinous fragrance. I feel like that's the one or maybe the few notes where I'm just like, what do you mean? I don't understand what that means. And I'm sure I'm smelling it. I just don't process that that is what resin or resinous scent smells like. Because when I think of resin, I thought resin was like when people be doing art projects and they pour the resin to like seal it or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's just so good. It's sweet, but in a very mature, almost boozy type of way. It's sophisticated. It's, again, boss scent. Oh my god, they dogging my baby. Sickly sweet designer mess. What? It's so good. I love it so much, but don't go and get the full bottle just because I love it. This is one you need to smell. This is not like, to me, anything else that Marc Jacobs has done in the Perfect line or any of the other lines. This is not your just everyday, although I would wear this, and I do wear this, but this is not what you would think of when you think throw it on and go, run some errands. I would, but this is not what you would typically think of when it comes to that. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. But if you're looking for something different, sophisticated, a little bougie, go ahead and try it. Let's do this one. This is Black Rose from Daukens Aroma. Oh, okay. This is a very complex scent. I don't know what possessed them to put these notes together in the way that they did. I don't like that atomizer for some reason. This, woo! Ooh. It is, I can't even put up to my nose. It's powdery. I smell rose. There's something dark and mysterious about it, but still powdery and slightly sweet. It's so good. So good. But Daukens Aroma sells samples. They sell 5 mils or 7 mils. Get one of them. Get one of those, please. Please. Do I love this? Yes. But it's not one to just go out and get. Black Rose is rose, plum, vanilla, and patchouli. And you smell all of that? Which one did I read that had patchouli? Was it Coach Dreams or was it Marc Jacobs? Let's try Coach. Ooh. Hold on. Oh. Wow. That's woo. Woo. You got to be a certain type of person to wear that. Anyway, sorry. Black Rose. Love it. Powdery, rose, sweet, but not in a juvenile way, in a very mature, sophisticated, bougie, mysterious way. I love it. Love it. But that's all I'm saying. Now this one, I am only including this because of a lot of the feedback that I've seen. Not even feedback, from like videos I've seen on TikTok and people talking about it. I have learned that this is not a blind buy safe scent. This is one of those ones where I just assumed, because of what I pick up from it, that everybody would love this. But seeing people on TikTok and YouTube talk about it, I'm like, oh, y'all don't smell what I smell. Y'all don't love this like I love this. So I'm gonna include this in here, but only because other people were saying it, not because I saw this in that way. This is Galaxy Ethereal from the Do It brand, okay? Dent, y'all see, I have it 2 or 3 backups of this. This is a love for me. Okay, I know there's violet in here. I believe there's some lime in here as well. From first sniff, I was immediately drawn in. I'm like, what is this? I need more. It smells like green Airheads to me. It's fruity, juicy, sweet. I never would have thought that anybody would pick up anything else other than deliciousness. I saw a girl on TikTok. She said it smelled like musty armpits. I want to make sure that I clarify that that video I saw in particular, she was referring to Celeste, which is the original. That's what Galaxy Ethereal is supposed to be duping. I have still seen controversial takes about Galaxy Ethereal as well, but That's specifically what she was talking about was Celeste, and Galaxy Ethereal does smell like Celeste, but I just wanted to make that clear that she was referring specifically to Celeste, the original. People said it smells wet, like just all different types of descriptions that I would just did not pick up. And so that's the reason I'm including this in here. But if you ask me, there's nothing wrong with this. This is perfect. Ooh, I can't even get up to my nose. Ooh. Oh. Oh, it gives me green airhead. But in a perfumey way. I freaking love this. This is compliment getter. If you need to I told y'all before about how I was going around some people that I hadn't seen in a long time, but I need to make sure that I was on my 10s, that I was smelling absolutely incredible, because you know what I'm saying, when you go around the enemy, you got to make sure you own. Every single one was like, oh, you smell good. Oh, you smell good. It was this. What did I wear with that? I think I wore a Valentino Donna Buena Roma green extravaganza along with Watermelon Wonder, whatever that thing is from Canvas Beauty. What perfume was I put in? I don't remember. But it was doing what needed to be done. Everybody literally was like, you smell good. They didn't say you're thumping, but they were like, you smell good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. This is not the other ones that I'm listening and I'm going to talk about. I get it. I understand. I know why this is and why these aren't blind buy safe. This one, I just don't. I would have never included this in this video had I not seen other people literally detest this fragrance. I see nothing wrong. It's perfect. But from other reviews that I've seen, I have been told that this fragrance is not blind buy safe. That is not my experience. But from what the people say, they don't like it. They don't like it. So that's Galaxy Ethereal. Okay, a few more. This is Fields at Nightfall. You can't even see. Look at this. This is so trifling. Zara, why all the letters looking like alphabet soup? Please explain. Anyway, this is the perfume is, this is a dupe for, This Is Her by Zoltag and Voldemort. Y'all know the one. Never smelled the original. I still want to smell the original because of how much I love this. I've already also repurchased this in a 3.4 ounce, whatever the biggest size was. I already repurchased it last year, maybe 2 years ago. I love this so much. Ooh, this is another one that's in that unisex scent that comes back around and sweetens back up, but everybody not gonna like this. This is so good. This is another one that's like, this, you couldn't have paid me to believe that this came from Zara. It's not given local department store pickup. Oh my God. Oh, only notes they standing here is praline, jasmine, and sandalwood. I smell something minty. I love this so much though. This with Kayali Velvet Santal. Oh my God. Oh my God. But this is another one. There's got to be some more notes in here. Let's look up the original and see what the original is of. Why do I think this fragrance is more expensive than it is? They got this fragrance for $65 on Joman Shop. I don't know why I thought this fragrance was like super expensive. Okay, so the original fragrance has pink pepper, jasmine, sambac. I hate saying that word. I can't never say it right. Silkwood blossom, whipped cream, vanilla, chestnut, sandalwood, and cashmere wood. Okay, that's seeming more accurate. I don't know what to tell you. Other than if you have a Zara, please go in there and smell it. I can't even, what is this similar to? I don't know. You smell the wood, but then it's just, it sweetens back up. I wonder how this would smell with my, that might be a little too much, with Billie Eilish No. 2. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Billie Eilish No. 2 took over. It absolutely took over. I don't smell nothing else but her. But that's another one that I love. Fields at Nightfall. Love. Wore it the other day. I think I wore that with maybe Vanilla Romance. I think I wore one day. Definitely like a woody vanilla type of scent. I'm gonna say, I guess if you like woody vanillas maybe, then maybe try it. But it's not blind by sight. It really isn't. I'm gonna include this one in here. This is Givenchy L'Interdit Rouge. This one is one that I think when I got the original L'Interdit, I think they gave us a 10 ml sample of this, and I liked it, and I went back and bought the big size, you know what I'm saying. But for some reason, for the longest time, I was just scared to wear this. I didn't know what to wear it with. I know there's some blood orange in here. It's a very specific and different scent. It is ginger, blood orange, tuberose, jasmine, pimento leaves, sandalwood, patchouli, and vetiver. It smells so good though. This took me a while because I was just like, I don't know what to wear with it. But one day I was just like, just wear it. When I tell you, this thing garners so many compliments. Compliments. What are you wearing? And it's one of the ones, it smells different. Nobody smells like this. When you walk into them, they're like, what is that? What do you have on? And this is from experience multiple times, okay? People don't smell like this. It's different and unique, but it is a compliment getter. This is one I don't think I too much layer this on anything because it's just so unique. Like, it just needs to be by itself. But when you, I be spraying down, okay? I sprays down with this. And this in the wintertime, ooh, jumping, thumping, okay, leaping. Compliment getter. Look at my dent in this. I cannot believe this. Can y'all see that? I don't think it can be seen. I think this bottle's too dark, but it's different. It's just very different. It's a unique scent and it's a specific scent, and it don't smell like nothing else. And to me, in my personal opinion, Givenchy L'Interdit don't smell like nothing else. So that is why I would not say it's blind by itself, because I don't have anything to compare it to. It doesn't smell similar to anything. It's its own thing. The first review says this is beautiful and complex. That's like the perfect explanation. This perfume is both heavy and airy at the same time, woody and spicy but in a soft way. Like, it's one of one. Like, it's so unique, but it long-lasting, compliment getter. If you're looking for something that does not smell like what anybody else has, and of course other people have this scent, but it's just not a scent that you typically smell on a daily basis. It's just not. It's very unique. It's its own thing. Okay. This is Honey Sweet by Snif. Oh my gosh, I already have a dent in this. Oh my gosh, that's a dent, girl. Woo! This is the collab with Professor Perfume and Snif. This is such a beautiful scent. Such a beautiful scent. I love it. I've worn it and got compliments. It's not, I don't think I get 8 hours, but the first 4 hours, it be doing something, okay? I love this scent so much, and by the dry down is what takes the cake. The dry down is so good, so good. Sweet, almost skin-like at the dry down. The opening, I could see it being a little rough for people. I could see people being like, girl, what is this? What have you given me? And honey can be difficult in scent, and that's me personally. Honey can sometimes come off medicinal. Honey can sometimes come off like a less than nice smell to me. So to see her do this is good to me. But get the sample, get the 10 ml, okay? Do they have this in Ulta? I don't know if they do, but if they do, go in there and smell it. This is not gonna be for everybody. Crystallized honey, broom absolute. I ain't never seen broom anything in a note, okay? That should tell you right there, you need to smell this first, okay? Lavender flower, another note. Lavender that can be difficult in fragrances. Incense, Havana wood, and vanilla. And that made me think of a perfume that I forgot, and this has to go in here, so let me get up and get that. This is another one. I don't know anything that smells like this. I don't know anything that smells like this. It's its own thing. I love it so much, but I understand why people don't like it. I understand why people may have a difficult time with it. It's another one where where you start is not where you end up. The opening and the dry down are completely different. You need to get a 10 ml, a sample, wear this on your skin, wear it throughout the day, because I feel like this is one of those ones where when you first spray it and put it on, you're like, I don't like this. And then you go throughout the day and you're like, what did I put on? What did I spray? Because whatever I put on smells amazing. And you will completely forget that it was this. Like, it goes through the motions. So please smell first. But so good. Don't let me forget the perfume that I just said I need to not forget. Okay. This is Kilian's Angel Share. Hello. Okay. Look at my dent. I'm so sad. This is one I knew from the perfume oil from Fragrant Body Oils that I was going to love this. And I was right. However, I can understand how this scent can be difficult for some people, okay? And number one, because it's a niche scent and it's so expensive, you ought not blind by this. But because it, girl, I love it, but I can understand how this can be difficult, and I can really understand how some people prefer the dupes of this fragrance more than the actual original. They like the idea of it, but the original can be a little rough, it can be a little abrasive, it can be a little really in your face, okay? I can understand that. So this is another one that you need to smell the original. And even though I knew that I would love the original based on the perfume oil, I still feel like this is one of those ones where it is often imitated but never duplicated. I've smelled close enough to know that I would enjoy this, and again, I was right. But if you really want to know if you like Angel Share, you need to smell Angel Share. You need to smell Angel Share to know if you're really going to like Angel Share, because it's another one. It's its own thing. And I've smelled a lot of the dupes are close. They are very good. I've seen people say they liked some of the dupes better than the original, but this is one that you need to smell it. The first note is the only note at the top is cognac, okay? Oh, it smells so good to me. You can smell, it smells like, don't they make cognac in like barrels or something, like wood barrels? If so, I feel like I can smell the wood barrel too. I feel like I'm supposed to be in a cigar lounge when I wear this. Cinnamon, tonka bean, and oak, and hedione in the middle, and the base is vanilla, praline, sandalwood, and candied almond. Candied what? Candied almond. It's sweet and boozy and a little bit spicy and a little bit woody. It's different. It's unique. I can understand how this scent could be a trailblazer when it comes to boozy scents. I'm not saying it's the original, but I can understand how this kind of like broke through in a special way as it pertains to boozy scents. Look at me getting lip gloss on my tester. But you just need to smell Angel Share. If you want to know if you like Angel Share, the only true metric is to smell Angel Share. This is the person that has a lot of the dupes that based my love for Angel Share on the dupes like that. I the dupes get close, but if you really want to know if you like Angel Share, you gotta smell Angel Share. Okay, let me get up and get the one that I have to talk about. Okay, the one that I needed to make sure that I brought to talk about was this Shagaf Vanilla Toffee, okay? Now y'all can't see that. There we go. So I have this on my current tray, and I also wore this maybe last week completely by myself because I wanted to get a feel for and understand this scent. I can't describe this scent. This is it's sweet coffee, not even coffee, like I do smell coffee but not in the traditional sense, but that incense is there. It is not as burnt smelling as it was from first spray, or the first day that I sprayed this. That incense was like burning my nose hairs, like literally something's on fire, please get it. That's what it was given. Now that this has sat in the drawer for a couple of months, it's on my tray. The incense is incorporated into the fragrance, which makes this such a unique fragrance that I genuinely enjoyed. When I sprayed this, when I wore this the other day, like I said, I wore it by itself and other perfumes. I could smell it all day. It wasn't beast mode, but I was getting whiffs of myself all day. It was so different and unique, and I actually really, really love this scent now that I've gotten a chance to wear it after it's set for a couple of months. But I would never recommend this to anybody. And this is one that I would never, never, because it's so different. And that incense, I can see that immediately going wrong for so many people. And also because I feel like I can't really describe what it smells like. The way the incense is incorporated in here is so different. I don't know if it's is there incense or like the Arabic coffee or something that gives off the burnt thing. I don't know. It doesn't smell burnt, but you can smell incense. You can smell that, and it's like, but it's like incorporated into the vanilla and the caramel, and it's so unique and different. And I really do love this. Really genuinely do love this, but I would never. Is there toffee in here? Because I smell like a little bit of a cookie. But you smell the incense too, but it's not in a abrasive or an aggressive way. But it's in there, but it's just blended with everything else. It's so unique. It's so different. I truly love it. I have a layering combo for this because I wore it again another day with something else. And apparently I can't type and talk at the same time. Toffee unfolds with the... First of all, the perfume is called Vanilla Toffee. Why did I ask was there toffee in here? I just want the notes, baby. Don't give me all this. Buttery toffee. Is this Arabica? Arabica. Ciao. Buttery toffee. That word coffee. Walnut pastry, date milk, vanilla cardamom, Madagascar vanilla caviar, brown sugar, benzoin, tonka bean, and musk woods. There is something sweet in here. Like, you smell the sweet notes, but it's just the incense just won't let it go all the way there. It's it draws you in. You want to smell more. I can't explain this. It is not blind buy safe, not blind buy friendly. I can see a lot of people not liking this. Like, it's so different, but I love it. I am enjoying it thoroughly. Yeah. So that's everything that comes to mind that I can think of that I know is not blind buy safe. It's not, you know, run out and get the 100 ml, the 50 ml, even though I enjoy a good blind buy, okay? A lot of these scents that I talked about today are very complex. They're different. That I understand that it is not what people are typically looking for. Although I will say, because I was getting ready to say it's not mass appealing, but when I say that, I mean the person who has to wear this scent is not mass appealing. When I've worn all of those scents out, they are garnering compliments. Like, people enjoy them in that sense. So that's what I mean when I say mass appealing, not for the person who has to wear what they might like to smell. But once I wear it out and about, it gets compliments. Like, it's not super abrasive or anything like that. So let me know, do you have any of the scents that I mentioned? What's a scent that you know and you love, but you just know it's not going to be for everybody? Everybody's not going to love it. It's not blind buy safe. What's a scent that, you know, people recommend all the time, but you're like, you need to not recommend that because it's actually not blind buy safe? Like, just talk to me in the comments. Let me know, or in the after party, let me know what you think. I love you all so much. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.